This is just a prototype, something I'm trying. This is a ferro rod stand just for one specific set. Kind of like my stands that I have here for my ferro rods and strikers. Only it's a single stand. This is just a prototype, just something that I'm working on. I like it.
You just follow the line, you know, kinda, and they're just gonna fall off. All right.
"60 strikers cut. Got 10 pieces here for when I run out of these. I can cut these 10 pieces into 3 and I'll have another 30. These are my high-speed steel strikers. These are 6x6 by 200. These are 2 of that size. And then we've got the smaller. These were 4x4 by 200 that I cut down. These ones here are 2x2 by 200, and I had cut these down. And these ones here are 1x2 by 200 cut down. These are thin and flat. They got really nice sharp 90-degree edges. These right here that I'm getting ready to epoxy resin, these are all cut for this size. That's what these are for. And then over here we have the 1/2 inch and 3 more. I've already used one in my monster striker just recently, and I'll be making more of those. Check this out. I bought a couple of these, 2 different colors. They light up. You can set your Fatwood on it and it makes it glow. Thought those were pretty cool. What I'm doing today is I'm doing epoxy resin. I've noticed with the wood that I've turned from Linda's pork belly, I finished it with epoxy resin, but it's still got a rough, icky, sticky film to it, because this stuff is icky, sticky. And it reminded me of the handles that she turned, and even though she finished them, they're still sticky. So I cleaned this one off really, really good, and I'm going to refinish this. This is one that Linda made me. And then I'm going to refinish these. Before I can refinish this, I'm going to put some epoxy in here and fix a ferro rod. And once that ferro rod is fixed, then I can put a hook on the top, finish it, and hang it up to dry. Some of these need a refinish. I'll be doing that. I found it very interesting how sticky her Fatwood is. It's that sticky. It's a little punky too, which is kind of porous, but it's still incredible, no matter how partially rotted it is. Now this is how I measure my epoxy resin. This is how I make sure that I get the exact amount, a nice, perfect, even blend of the 2-part epoxy. It's important to get the same amount of each before you mix them. So I have it on grams right now. I'm gonna fill it up to about 7. There we go. Overdid it, and I got 10 grams. So I'm going to do 10 grams in the other one. Take this one off, set it down, put another cup on it. It's already tare, it's on 0. I'm going to go ahead and pour 10 grams of that. I'm listening to free music while I work. I got a playlist that I made years ago, and this music will come in handy for my turning videos. There. Now we just make a bit of a spout there. Put it just like that. And wait for it to all come out. And then I mix it. So these are getting refinished. This is getting refinished. And I believe I have 2 more that need to be refinished. And I've already got 5 hanging up to dry. I want a nice, smooth, glossy finish. Some of this wood, like this jack pine here, is extra dry. It soaks up the finish, so it needs a double finish. And that's pretty much what I'm up to right now. I've got some resin mixed up in this one, so I'm going to go ahead and pour it in here. That should be perfect. Here we go. There we go. Just like that. There we go, guys. Got it all mixed up. There. I need to find another clip. Just like that. And it goes on one of my pegboard hooks. And down below is something to catch anything that might drip. And we're going to do this one. So here's my operation. Everything is on a hook, on a peg. Any excess drips off, like that right there. And just before they're hardened, I take care of the drip at the bottom. I smash it out and flatten it. Most of these are touch-ups. And once they're finished, they go up here on the display. And once they're added to my store, they get wrapped and put in with my inventory. All of these are strikers on a stick. Striker. I've always had trouble coming across these for affordable price because I always want to give someone a striker with their ferro rod. Now anyone can purchase a striker on a stick from me for an affordable price. And of course they're all Fatwood. I'd like to find more little sticks like these, because that's lightweight. It doesn't have rich, heavy Fatwood, but it is pine and it is resinous, and it's got a very light, small striker on it. So I'm hoping this February I can make up a bunch of these little ones. I've got even smaller strikers that'll take a lot of the weight. It's got a lot of backpackers. So I think it's good to have some lightweight strikers available. Nice and strong, not gonna break. I went ahead and gave these a second finish. Feels much better. Strikers over here. Yep, just needed a little bit more epoxy resin to make it thick enough so it's not sticky. I went ahead and refinished the handle that Linda made me, and it's not as sticky anymore. Linda's Fatwood is so juicy that it needs 2 or 3 coats, and that's not a bad thing. There we have it. Ta-da! Yay! It just flew out and hit me. That was kind of cool. Don't know if I'll be able to find it. I know which direction it went. It's been glued on. Shout out to David Burkhalter. It's one of my favorite Ferro rods. Made this from the wood that you gave me. Got any more? I need to make you a Ferro rod. Just give me your address if you're watching. Got a little pack of Maya dust here. Nice and pinchable. Let's try out this striker. Not bad. Keep it burning, everyone. Appreciate you watching. Thumbs up for Fatwood. Keep it burning.